All right. I mean, seriously. Uh, for those of you who don't know, I live in Wyandotte, Michigan, right? Named in homage, however you wish to pronounce that word, to the Wyandotte Native American tribe, complete with fake totem poles downtown, paying homage to those who were here before. Why do I bring that up? Well, did you see the Democrat convention? I mean, there are so many idiotic things they did I could talk about, but I want to talk about the woman. Oh, we pay tribute to the whatever, who really owned this land before we were here with colonizers. Okay, leftard, give the land back then. I don't hear any of you saying you're going to give it back. Milwaukee area, whatever. Right. I think they mentioned the Dakota. Forgive me if I get that wrong, but I think they mentioned Dakota tribe specifically, right? The Native Americans also warred against each other, took each other's land. The land swapped, owned by Bambi, if you go far enough back before humans were here. Do we need to just give it all back to Bambi? Right? But you dumb idiot, Democrat, go find a Dakota reservation. Pick a random Dakota family and give them your house. Give it back. Give back the land you claim don't belong to you, that you're occupying, you're living on. Give up your house. If and when you leftards actually do something about the things you whine about, I don't care what you say. Your actions speak louder than your words. This is all hyperbolic nonsense. It's all tribute. It's all pandering. You don't mean any of it. It's all pandering. This identity politics. Pander to this group, pander to that group, pander to the. It's all. The issue is never the issue. It's all about your power and control. It's all about, oh, we feel so bad about this group and that group and the other group, but don't look at our policy that doesn't help any of those groups we pretend to care about. Don't look at the failed policy. Look at the BS rhetoric, right? The mumbo jumbo, the hot air, empty rhetoric, right? You pretend to care about the poor, but then you engage in energy policy that makes it harder for the poor to be able to afford energy. You complain about care about the poor, but then put in place the Inflation Production Act, which raises the price of everything because you create inflation by your money laundering scheme, redistributing everyone's tax dollars to your family, your friends, and your donors, and cost of groceries soared. Energy prices again soared. Cost of everything soared. Who did it affect the most? The poor. You don't care about them. You want them dependent on you. This is all bull. I got to try to remember. Let me write that down. More rungs. All right, meme. I need to insert that here. More rungs. Uh, Feed a man a fish he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish he can take care of himself. But the left doesn't want him to be independent. They want him to be dependent upon them. It's all about power and control over people. Every single issue. The climate hoax, green news scam, money laundering to their friends, their family, their donors. Solyndra isn't the only one, right? They get billions of dollars. They create a company. They launder the money amongst themselves. A few years later, oh, we're declaring bankruptcy because it never was about green energy. It was about the money laundering. And of course, legitimate people who had jobs and their families depending on those jobs are all gone, all lost. Whatever. But their family, the leftist family, friends, and donors got the millions and billions that been laundered. They're sitting pretty, but you're you know what. All right, trying to keep this G today. Anyway, again, it doesn't matter the issue. And Tim Walz, oh, Kamala, it would have been compassion. And it's not compassion making people dependent on you. It's not. It's not compassion. Jesus was not a socialist communist. He did not say enact policies. Go to the Romans and let them enact policies to steal from person A to give to person C so person B can pretend they've done something. You haven't done anything. Charity, biblical community, free will. We are to want to be our brother's keeper and widows and orphans and all that. Charity from our own blood and treasure, not stealing from that person to give to that person and pretend you've done something. Worldly communism doesn't work because of human nature. I've discussed this before, right? At any rate, I'm going to end it here. I just had to do that. And Walz, oh, she's the smartest, and yeah, it's easy to be a Republican. What do I wear today? Oh, the stupid red hat. Who do I listen to? The felon in the White House. It's all deflection. Not one thing did they talk about policy because they can't. Their policy fails. And if people pay attention to what they do rather than what they say, the left would be in a permanent minority in this country forevermore. And it's also why the registrations, supposedly Democrats down 2 million in registrations and Republicans up 2 million in registrations. You don't hear them concerned about that. Why? They're not trying to win voters back. They're only working on greater voter fraud to steal more elections. They lose voters. Who cares? More fraud, more theft of elections. They don't care if they're winning legitimately. Cheat, lie, cheat, steal. That's the planks of the DNC. Thank you all. I'm take care, God bless. I better end now or I'm just going to keep ranting. Thank you for having tuned in for Constitutionalist Politics Show. If you haven't already, please check out my primary internationally available book, Terror Strikes, coming soon to a city near you. Available anywhere books are sold. If you have locally run bookstores still near you, they can order it for you. And let me remind, over time, the fancy high production items will come. But for now, for starters, it's just you as a very appreciated listener by me. All substance, no fluff, just straight to key discussion points. A show that looks at a variety of topics, mostly politics, through a Christian U.S. constitutionalist lens. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Take care. God bless. Like and subscribe to Constitutionalist Politics Podcast and share episodes. We need your help.